Where to? Need a ride? Let's drain it. Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us? This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines. Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs. Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but this is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Snack cake? What are you doing here? I mean, I gotta admit, I'm a little flattered if you're stalking me, but anyhow, you see where your little security muffins ended up? Night shift lobby sergeant, huh? Hey. I'd love to buzz you up, but according to Building Security Protocol 916, I'm gonna have to verify you're supposed to be here before I can open the elevator. I hate to be a Louis Law, but would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or... okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime. Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. Do you need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and...
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes? Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. That is the answer I like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community. The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew, but they have yet to report a fate. The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called... Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature. You have 3 objectives. 1, I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, the last thing we want is police aware of our existence. So be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequence. Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to speak. Give the Anarch community my regards.
Nos hát, hazaérkeztem. Süvesz, biztos jó lesz.
Take a walk, pal.
You got any cans?
the bat chased you in here, Cammy? Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back? Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less above your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out. As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off. Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders? The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention? Ah, that's real. Let me put it in perspective for you. The Camarilla claims every kindred's part of the... You need to start listening, or you're gonna wind up just... I'm Damsel, dead mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix lived in. Hey, Cammy. I don't apologize often, but it's just with all the shit that's been going down lately. A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. And that gets sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town. Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearer's gotta be found and put down. If the... One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time. Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pot. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up a body. Goddamn cammies. You guys are all the same.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What does the prince have his little bitch doing today? Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your weapon. I'm scared. Act up again. What's up? You gotta understand, Kendrick. You're carrying a 6,000... That blood is a tangle of chains that's gonna leave you bound in service. Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call, but the blood will. And that shit stretches all the way back to Cain, man. Nothing you can do. Some ancient sleeping in a tomb half a world away has a bad dream, and you gon' feel that shit. Like Cain, man. Father of all vampires. Killed his brother Abel and was cursed by God. Keep your voice down. Is Cain real? The point is, with this curse pulling your string, I don't need to bare my fangs to feel good about myself. The masquerade is a fruity Camarilla lady. Other than that, I ain't got no problem with it. You know, speaking of the masquerade, I just thought of something. There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. It's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador. Her name is Pat. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her... Man, she's been told he was dead. Don't listen. Just ask again louder. She's gonna make a scene in it. She's crossed the line. The only time that mouth ain't blabbing. All right, have fun. Yeah? The Camarilla just ain't necessary. Their rules is just common sense shit. The masquerade and all that. Sure, it makes sense. Like the Ten Commandments. Yeah, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. See, we weren't meant to live like that. And I followed someone else's rules for 3 years and did. No one bows to Nines Rodriguez.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved. You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about it. LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla. Him and any of the traitors that sided with the Cam want power. Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest little hook. Most people learn the hard way. I learned the way of this world during the Depression. Bunch of old rich bastards. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchists, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left. I got their meeting right here. LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats. No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bit it or switched sides. Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and...
Nem tudom, melyik skillem increase-elődött. Jó van. Roll. Még el tud játszani. 88 sem. Szóval ez az azt mondja, hogy
Looky who made it back in one piece. I can't imagine you did. That's usually the way the story goes. Same old... Yeah, not a moment too soon, huh? I said... Lines must be getting soft. Well, he was left sireless, too. I don't know, maybe that's it. Well, someone must have put a word out. Now, here's an interesting little scenario. I'm just gonna run this by you.
Hey, it's just a theory, man, but who else is gonna be watching me? I'm not saying he's working with the Sabat. I know he is, but it's how the Camarilla works, kiddo, trust me. Oh, really? The sarcophagus. The LaCroix. Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad. The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers, one of the vampires that, if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance at it end. Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole 8. It's more than that, kiddo. Most kindred think it's one of the signs. Kindred call it Gehenna. No one knows for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla. Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Venture are born in a courtroom. When Nines... LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like... That's us, so I'm told. Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement about it. I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more. You bet, kid. As much as anyone is. Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nine's crew. Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood. Moving right along. Again, does everything have to be about these dickheads? The Sabat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie. Yeah, they oppose the Camarilla. The Sabat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabat have a little long... Moving right along. Oh, my favorite topic. Don't think the Camarilla has a monopoly on those ideals, okay, kid? The Camarilla protects the people running the Camarilla. That's it, the end. The rest of them are bloody... doddering old dust farts. They might be powerful as all hell, but who knows? Not one of the bigs, but he ain't out risking his ass in the street, that's for sure. LaCroix... Not bad, evil. Man, think if the country had the same dictator that lived for 500 years. It's also a blood-drinking... I'm not saying let's go torch the Malkavian living under the abandoned hotel because she happens to be a Camarilla. I'm saying let's change... Camarilla membership is 95% victims, 5% evil bastards. But make... Hey man, you do what you gotta do to survive when you're young, but there comes a time when that excuse... Being dead is no excuse for walking around. Moving right along. What's on your mind? What about him? What do I think of humans? I don't, really. When you were alive, did you think about... Man, we got our own problems. Let the kin sink or swim. Moving right along. What's on your mind? What's up? Buck up, kiddo. You were born into this whole mess with an ounce. I bet he's gonna hold you up one day as an example of what the Camarilla. Play the game, kiddo. Just keep your eyes open.
What's up? Yeah? Yeah? Who do you want to know about? You mean college girl over there? To be honest, she reminds me of those miserable stateside protester fucks from when I was in 9. Yeah? Who do you want to know about? That's the man there. One righteous kid. I wish he'd take a more active stance in our fight. Fuck, man, he's jacked. Yeah? Who do you want to know about? Yeah?
Fucking candies. I just want to drown. Set. Yeah? Jack? Jack's Jack. Kind of a legend amongst anarchs. There's not an He's been around a long time. He used to be a pirate, so the rumor. Yeah? Who the hell does he think he is, coming into town claiming Camarilla authority over the city? I'd be more worried about us kicking you out again. And this time, it'll be 500 years before you scrape up enough soul.
Jó, ennyi elég volt szerintem. Ez meg.